to my channel. It is Celis Rose, aka Salsa Rosa, aka Mama Biscuit. And for those of you who are like, wait, why does she always call her supporters biscuits? Well, because I love the biscuits from Popeyes, because Popeyes is amazing. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, but the biscuits are amazing. My supporters are amazing. What do I love more? Them, Jess. I called them my biscuits. Yes! So I want to make this video because, I mean, not all kids, of course, but there is some kids out there who get ignored, who get picked on, who get bullied, who don't get enough love from certain people around them, and they just get into depression. And that's so sad to me because kids or teenagers, I'm gonna make another one for adults, like not to worry, but kids and teenagers, I feel like, should not be depressed and they should not be sad. But the saddest part is that a bunch of them are, and that tears me up, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why it tears me up. I hate how whenever kids or teenagers say that they feel sad or they're depressed or they feel this, some adults are like, why are you so sad? Why are you depressed? What do you possibly have to be sad about? You are a kid, and that pisses me off. Being an adult myself, you would never ever hear me say that. You know why? Because I was once a kid myself. I know what it feels like, and okay, there may be a little handful that like to be dramatic, but that's like none. It's just kids know what they're talking about. Kids are allowed to feel too. Teenagers go through heartbreaks. Like, don't just shine them off. Understand their pain. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me right now if I'm wrong. Are you ready? Almost every single person in this world, whether they're kids, teenagers, or adults now, we have all had our suicidal moment, or we have all had that time, or whenever we just feel very dark, in a very dark place, and we just feel very unseen. And most of the time, okay, ladies and gentlemen, it happens whenever we are teenagers turning into adults. Okay, but so certain adults know what it feels like, right? To be suicidal. But now these kids in this generation want to tell you that they're sad, they're depressed, or they need help, or they want somebody to talk to. You laugh at them saying, what do you have to be sad about? You're a kid. Doesn't matter. Kids could feel too. Teenagers could feel too. They could hurt. They go through their own shit that we don't know about, because, I mean, why would they tell us if we keep pushing them off to the side? Like, that shit just bugs me. For example, I know this kid, I'm not going to say the name, but I know somebody who has a really bad in their household. And they're always going through pain with their parents and all this stuff. But to the world, they act like they're like this, the happiest people ever, but yet nobody knows the kind of pain and struggles that they go through. Because even if they were to tell somebody, they would say, you're a kid. You're a teenager, shut up. No, you shut up. But my biggest question is not all adults are like this, so no, some. So if those certain adults, if y'all know what it feels like to be in a bad place growing up, why would you put teenagers and kids down and act like their feelings are totally invalid when they're 150% valid? And then sometimes when these certain kids and teenagers start cutting themselves, which you should never fucking do, but whenever they start to cut themselves or do like little things to try to get somebody's attention, it's like, okay, but they're trying to tell you that they're hurting, and it just sucks. I mean, some people do it for attention, which is really that's fucked up. But some kids actually need help. Some kids just want to be heard. Some kids just want to be loved. Some kids just want somebody to say, hey, you're gonna be okay, and they'll be okay. Some kids just want a little extra love than others, if that makes sense. That's how I was. You have no idea. Whenever somebody asks me, Celis, like, why do you give these kids and teenagers and people advice on Snapchat? Why do you do it? And I'm like, first, because I love making a difference in people's life. If I can in any way, I love it. Secondly, because I want people to know that I know what it's like to hurt. Like, I wish I could tell you guys so many stories, and I just want them to know that they're not alone. This is why I talk to my supporters so much, because not only are they my family and I want to show them that, but I get it. And although you guys may feel alone sometimes, you're not, because I've been through that. And if not, we're going through it together. I mean, there's my pain that I don't talk about to anybody. I go through my own shit on a daily basis, but I get it. So not all adults, again, but for those ignorant ass adults who think that kids or teenagers don't go through shit, you guys really need to reevaluate your thoughts and put yourself in their shoes. How were you when you were 16? How was your mindset? You just wanted love. You just wanted some more people to ask how you're doing, and that's okay, because you're allowed to do that. But don't ever fucking make somebody's feelings invalid, whether they're 5 years old or 80 years old. Everybody's feelings matter and they're all valid. And if you ever make somebody feel like they're not worth it or not valid, you need to check yourself. I just want to hop on here really quick and just say how I felt, because it's been really bugging me. Like, when something bugs me, you guys know, because you guys have me on Snapchat, I always talk about it all the time. Like, this bugs me, this makes me happy, this makes me mad, this makes me hungry. Like, I have to say it, and so I had to say it now. Some people may like this video, they may not, but I don't really care. You guys, I get you. And you guys are not alone. Understand this. You guys are not invalid. Even if you're hurting over a little paper cut, or you're hurting over you got an F on your test, you're not invalid. Your feelings matter. But you guys have to make sure that you care about your feelings more than anybody else does. Because once you care about your feelings and you love yourself more than anybody around you can, yeah, you're still gonna have like a hard life. We all do. But it's gonna be better because you know that no matter what you're gonna go through or what's gonna come your way, you know that you got yourself, and nobody can ever come in between you and your own self-love, and there is no greater feeling than that, and I'll tell you that right now. So I hope you guys have an amazing night or day whenever time you guys are watching this, and you guys just be happy and be proud of yourself. Be proud because you are here. Be proud because you woke up today. Be proud because all your battles and hurt that you have been through and that you're going through now, you're overcoming them. So if nobody has told you today yet, first of all, I'm proud of you. Secondly, wake up every day and tell yourself that you're proud of yourself and that you love yourself and that you're not going to give anybody the power to control your mind, your thoughts, or let them tell you how much you're worth. And of course, as always, Mama Biscuit loves you biscuits. Bye guys.